All right, we're underway here at 125 pounds. This is Aaron Kilburn from Richmond. He's ranked number 4 in the state at 125 pounds. He is taking on Lowell's Aaron Ward, and Kilburn's in early on the swing single. Looking to finish. Ward's got the whizzer in.
The 125, it'll be Richmond's Owen Van Adder versus Austin Birchmeyer of New Lothrop.
Kilburn trying to free his arm here, looking for the 2.
Struggling to get that limp on.
As Ward holds on, trying to earn a stalemate. He doesn't though. Kilburn with the early 2 points. 45 seconds into the first period. Kilburn leading 2-0. Kilburn slips that leg in now. And they will stop that hold for potentially dangerous. We'll reset with 1:04 left here in the first. Kilburn working on a spiral ride breakdown now as Ward comes to his feet. Kilburn with the mat return.
Kilburn with another mat return.
Ward from Lowell, he is a senior, ranked number 6 in Division II. And Kilburn, as we mentioned, ranked number 4, is a returning state champion. He's just a junior. His time in the first period draws to a close. Kilburn still up 2-0 here. That'll do it for one period. Kilburn will go down here to start the second. They head near the boundary. Kilburn looking for a switch, coming to his feet now. Ward does a nice job hitting the near single as they go out of bounds. The reset back in the center. We have a caution. A little bit of a false start there. We'll try it again now. Caution both men. Kilburn up to his feet right off the whistle. Ward with the mat return. And Kilburn comes right back up. Nice job by Ward returning Kilburn there, but Kilburn again pops back up to his feet.
Kilburn got a whizzer in now. Added to the mat, and they'll be back in the middle.
Ward doing a nice job looking for that near single when Kilburn tries to cut through on his escape off of his stand-up. 45 seconds gone here in the second. Kilburn again coming up. Ward hanging on to that ankle. As they work near the boundary again, under a minute left here in the second. We'll go out of bounds with 52 seconds left in this period. Reset in the center again. Kilburn doing a nice job coming to his feet, but Ward has been able to return him every time so far. Ward goes back ankle this time to try to keep Aaron down. Aaron to his feet, getting wrist control, trying to cut through it again. Ward in on the leg as they go out of bounds. 38 seconds left here in the second.
Aaron again looking for a stand-up. And they will go out of bounds with 18 seconds left.
But we do have a stall warning, it looks like, on Ward there as he drove Kilburn intentionally out of bounds. See if Kilburn can get the late escape. Coming through, in on the leg. Kilburn trying to come to his feet. Ward trying to lock up inside cradle. And Ward is able to ride Aaron Kilburn for that entire second period, so we head to the third now, and Ward will choose down. Richmond's Kilburn still leading 2-0 heading to the third, though. Kilburn will need a big third period if he wants to lock up any sort of bonus points for Richmond.
Throws in the leg there. Has to be careful.
To be careful to keep his hips up. In good position here, Kilburn does. .45 seconds gone here in the third. And there's a stalling called again on Lowell. And that'll award another point to Kilburn, so he now leads 3-0. As the Lowell coaches protest on the sidelines. Ward trying to come through now. He's got Kilburn's left ankle here. And there's a stalemate call with just 38 seconds left here. Third period, Kilburn still leads 3-0. So bonus points appear out of the question for Kilburn now, so he'll need to be safe and make sure to maintain his 3-point advantage. 15 seconds left here in the third.
Must be careful here. Throwing those legs a little bit high. And looks like he's got the win.
So Richmond's Aaron Kilburn defeats Lowell's Aaron Ward 3-0 in the 125-pound weight class. That'll put 3 team points on the board, and Richmond takes the early 3-0 lead over Lowell. Lowell, the defending state champion in Division II, defeated St. John's last year on a tiebreaker in the finals. Lowell is ranked number 25 in the country.
130 is going to be Richmond's Alex Roberts sparring against Zeph Dean of Lowell.
Richmond will send out freshman Alex Roberts here at 130 pounds. He will be taking on Lowell's Zeph Dean. Dean is a junior, placed 5th in the state a year ago, ranked number 1 at 130 in Division II this year, and Dean has the early 2-0 lead after that takedown as they go out of bounds. Roberts will be doing his best to minimize bonus points in this match. Trying to keep Zeph Dean from scoring a lot of points here.
Zeph used to be looking for that Easton tilt, and he's getting it.
Dean not able to lock up the entire 5 count there, but he does score 2 near fall. So he now leads 4-0 a minute into this match. Dean looking for a chicken wing.
Alex strips it out.
Now Dean looking cross-face cradle. He's got it locked up. Roberts trying to post wide base to avoid going back. So far doing a nice job, but now Dean's got him going over. He can't quite get there. Roberts doing a nice job avoiding giving up back points here. And the wrestlers go out of bounds with 14 seconds left here in the first.
Looks potentially another Easton tilt.
Time will run out here in the first. So Zeth Dean of Lowell leads 4-0 after the first period. And now Roberts will go down to start the second, and Dean will immediately let him up. So that'll be a 1-point escape for Roberts. So Dean now leads 4-1.
Roberts in on a leg here. See if he can commit to it.
A nice job by Dean of hitting the low single there right out of the break.
Potentially have some backers here.
Dean pops his head out, turns the corner, he scores the 2 takedown, and he will let Roberts back up as they go out of bounds. So that'll make it 6-2 in favor of Zeth Dean now. Roberts in on a shot. Dean sprawling out, trying to keep Roberts down.
Dean with a nice crossface gets his 2.
A nice job by Dean off of Roberts' shot to create some points. And he will again let Roberts up. In on a double near the boundary. He gets the takedown. So with 56 seconds left, it is now 10-3, and now 10-4 as Dean goes neutral again. Dean trying to rack up bonus points for Lowell with the takedown let him up strategy. Closing in on the major decision now, halfway through this match.
And they will go out of bounds.
They back out of bounds. Roberts has to be careful backing up like that to not get called for stalling. And right off the whistle, Zeth Dean picks the ankle and scores 2 again. So 12-4 now. And he does have the bonus point, the major decision locked up as of right now. And the second period will draw to its close. Zeth Dean maintains a 12-4 advantage now. We will head to the third, and Dean will choose down now.
Zeth will stand up here, working at his hands, and he's got his 1.
So that'll make it 13-4 Dean. Dean in on a single now, and another 2.
And he will let Alex up again. He's in on a high crotch to a double. And he will commit to it. He gets his 2.
That's 17-5 now, and he'll again let Roberts up. Dean clearly working for the tech fall now. He'll need a few more takedowns. He's got a 17-6 lead now. Roberts has a minute and 15 to try to avoid this tech fall.
Dean will get in on a single leg and get his two.
That'll make it 19-6 now with a minute to go.
And he will again let him up, making the score 19-7.
Roberts does a nice job getting out of bounds there with 54 seconds left. 19-7.
Match will be Richmond's Bolton Kearney taking on Steve Garza of Lowell.
And Dean scores 2 near the boundary there with 39 to go. That'll make it 21-7. He'll let him up 21-8. And one more takedown will be the tech fall for Dean. He's got 35 seconds to get it now. They go out of bounds with 25 seconds left.
Alex really fighting for this, fighting for the lack of bonus points. And Dean takes him down.
There's the 2, and it'll be 5 team points for Lowell after that 23-8 tech fall by number 1 ranked Zeth Dean at 130. And Richmond will check in Graham Barton at 135 pounds. This being only his second match of the season after returning from injury, as he won a decision the other night against Armada. And it looks like Jordan Hall for Lowell. Hall is ranked number 3 in the state at 140, and he took 3rd in Division II a year ago. Barton was a state qualifier 2 years ago, regional qualifier last year. They are both juniors. And Hall takes Barton straight to his back here.
Barton doing a good job bridging up.
Hall looking for the fall here in the first. He's already got the near fall locked up, so at the least he will be leading 5-0.
He's working for the fall here.
Barton still has a minute to fight. A long time on your back, it could get quite tiring. Hall awfully close to scoring the fall here, and there it is. So Jordan Hall, a minute and 11 seconds into the first period, scores a fall over Graham Barton, and at 6 points will increase the Lowell lead to 11-3 as we move up to 140. It'll be Zach Roberts from Richmond, a junior. And I believe he will be taking on Jeff Ursch from Lowell. Neither wrestler ranked in their respective weight class. So possibly a bit of a toss-up match in this duel.
Zach working his short offense here. The front headlock.
And Roberts scores the takedown there. Nearly put Ursch to his back. Ursch does a nice job of coming through and avoiding that, but it's a 2-0 advantage for Zach Roberts.
Good return by Zach Roberts. Zach does another good job of returning.
So we have 50 seconds left here in the first. Roberts still holding that 2-0 advantage. Looking to load up a tilt. Can't quite get there. Zach Roberts, the older brother of Alex Roberts, who we saw 2 matches ago.
And they will go out of bounds.
Just 5 seconds left in the first period, so it'll be important for Roberts to not give up the escape with a short amount of time remaining here. He'll drop to that back ankle, and that should run out the clock here, and it does. And Lowell will go down here to start the second.
Zach sticking to the back ankle breakdown.
Now he's able to get the Lowell wrestler flat, although he tries to come right back up now. Ersch coming to his feet. Roberts is able to return him. 30 seconds gone in the second period. Should be a big swing match if Richmond is able to pick up the win in this weight class. Ersch to his feet. Roberts has 5 seconds to return him, or he risks being called for stalling. And he's able to do it. They go near the boundary exactly halfway through the period. We will head back to the center, so we'll see if Roberts decides to go back to that back ankle again. It has worked thus far. Right off the whistle, he does go back to the back ankle. Nice breakdown there by Zach Roberts. Looking to load up an Easton tilt possibly. He returns him to the mat with it. 30 seconds left here in the second. Nice job by Zach Roberts in this period so far. Unable to come really anywhere near any sort of back points, but he has been able to return Ersch to the mat fairly easily thus far. Ersch coming to his feet again now. He has 10 seconds.
Zach changes off to a high crotch to attempt to...
And right at the end of the period, Ersch is able to score a reversal after Roberts was able to ride him for about 1 minute and 57 seconds or so. It will be his choice still. So they are tied up at 2 now, heading to the third.
Zach needs to get a escape right here. It's very important.
Roberts comes right to his feet. And he hits a switch, and he gets it. So he gets his 2 points right back. He leads 4-2. Ersch trying to come to his feet now. Ersch into short offense now. He is awarded the escape. So Roberts leads 4-3 now with 1:35 left.
Roberts on high crotch, doubles it off.
And he scores the 2. So Zach Roberts is scoring near fall now. He now leads 6-3. Ersch's back was exposed there. Roberts looking for the fall. This would be a very big fall for the Blue Devils. He is 1:10 now to work as Ersch does a nice job of getting back to his belly. Roberts scores 3 near fall there.
Nice return by Zach.
I believe that scoreboard should read 9-3. Or he only got 2 back points, excuse me. So 8-3 is correct. 45 seconds left here in the second.
That goes right to his back ankle breakdown.
As he has pretty much in every restart in this match so far. Urch coming to his feet now, trying to get in on the leg of Roberts. Roberts looking for a bundle now.
Nearly there.
He's trying to pull him through. It would be a major if he could get the 3 near fall, but he is unable to. He got a potentially dangerous that breaks that hold with 12 seconds left, so it looks like Richmond will be content with the decision here. Roberts goes again to that back ankle right off of the whistle. Time will run out in this match. Zach Roberts will win 8-3. Puts 3 points on the board for the Blue Devils. So Lowell's lead is now cut to 11-6. As we move to 145 pounds, Richmond will send out senior Austin Vanatter. Vanatter ranked 4th in the state at 145 in Division III. David Cruz now from Lowell. He's a freshman, and he is ranked number 5 in Division II. Vanatter looking for the low single early in this one.
Vanatter looking for looking to get out of this position here.
Looks like Vanatter was looking for a fireman's tip there near the boundary. A big swing match in this duel, with Vanatter being ranked 4th in the state in D3 and Cruz ranked 5th in D2. Cruz in on the leg. Vanatter's got a whizzer in, trying to fight off this takedown attempt. Vanatter placed 6th a year ago in Division III for Richmond. Nice job with that whizzer, transitioning into front headlock. And he hits the Chancery for 2, and it's an early 2-0 lead for Vanatter. Nice job of making some offense out of his defense. Looking to work hammer locks now. Cruz coming to his base.
Vanatter looking for a cement job. Have to be careful with hand position here.
And Vanatter will go back to his Chancery to get back behind Cruz and go back to work on top.
Vanatter have to be careful here as he's trying to return him.
And Vanatter will let him go now with 30 seconds left in the period. Vanatter leading 2-1 on Cruz.
Vanatter attempting another low single.
We'll see if he can get back into that front offense position where he scored the 2 points earlier and where he was able to successfully reestablish control. And the first period comes to an end. Vanatter leads 2-1. Tightly contested match thus far. Vanatter will go down to start the second. We have a caution, so we'll restart, try it again. Cruz able to flatten Vanatter out here.
Cruz looking for a cross-face cradle. Venator uses that to come up, and he's broken down again.
He's able to take the cradle off, though. So far, Cruz doing a good job of working Venator back to the mat every time he tries to base up. Minute gone in the second period. Still 2-1 Venator. Again, Cruz looking for a cross-face cradle. Venator bases up as it comes in.
Cruz has the cradle locked up.
Again,
and Venator breaks it.
So that's twice now that Cruz has been able to lock up a cradle, and twice that Venator has done a nice job of fighting that off. He's got 43 seconds to continue working for his escape. Venator to his feet.
He's got that 2-on-1.
Venator looking for a switch. So 20 seconds left in the second now. Cruz still riding tough on Venator. It's a big period for the freshman from Lowell, as it will enable him to go down to try to tie this match now in the third. So still 2-1. Cruz will go down. So if Venator is unable to ride here, it looks like this match could be decided in neutral.
Venator looks like he has a cradle locked up.
Can't tell from this angle how well he has it locked up. Looks like he's trying to snowplow this cradle, driving that right leg of Cruz forward.
Cruz staying wide, denying Venator this cradle.
And that grip is broken, but it appears from here that Venator is able to relock his hands.
And Venator's grip is broken. Venator's still trying for that cradle.
Nice job by Venator of keeping Cruz down on the mat. Throws a leg in now. The official will stop that for a potentially dangerous hold. So Venator has ridden Cruz for 54 seconds of this third period. Now he has to do it for about another minute, and he would win 2-1. Cruz looking to come to his feet to tie this match.
Do it, David, do it!
Venator threading a leg.
Both wrestlers having a difficult time of escaping from each other. Venator has a heel toe on one leg, and he's got his arms locked around the other leg now. And we will get a stalemate called with 30 seconds left. So Austin Venator is 3/4 of the way through this period and still has not yielded the escape or a reversal. Cruz coming to his feet again. Venator looking for a mat return. Venator scoops in on that leg. There are just 10 seconds left as Cruz looks for the reversal. Venator holding on to that leg for dear life. He's called for stalling with 2 seconds left. He was called for stalling there. That was his first warning, so no points. Reset with 2 seconds left. Cruz tries to come through with the Granby roll, but it does not work. Austin Venator with a very big 2-1 win over the number 5 ranked kid in Division II, David Cruz. A very important match for the Blue Devils if they wanted to win this duel. So that'll be 3 points for the Blue Devils, and that'll make this duel score Lowell 11, Richmond 9. And as we head to 152 pounds now, Richmond will be sending out senior Derek Wyatt. Not for 100% certain who this is for Lowell.
Keep your head off the mat.
And they will, Derek's shot attempt will drive them right out of bounds.
We are working to find out who this wrestler is for Lowell. I believe it is Dan Cruz. It is Dan Cruz for Lowell. Cruz is a junior. He is ranked number 10 in Division II. This is, as we mentioned, Derek Wyatt from Richmond. He is ranked honorable mention in Division III. So another potential swing match here for both Lowell and Richmond.
Go first, Tyler. Go first.
Lots of shots out of time by the Dan.
Halfway through the first period, no score, either wrestler yet. Each wrestler has been in on a shot so far. Wyatt looking for short offense. Really impressive senior year thus far for Derek Wyatt, as this is the first year he's been able to crack Richmond's starting lineup, as he spent the last 3 years as a reserve. Going crossbody, looking for that knee pick there. They go out of bounds.
Nearly getting it too.
40 seconds gone, or 40 seconds remaining in the first.
Derek again going to short offense. Looking for a crossbody pick here, or correction, Kobe. And they will be called for potentially dangerous.
So 25 seconds left in the period. Cruz in on a shot now. Wyatt looking to hit a switch off that high crotch, unable to do so. So Wyatt will fall down 2-0 to Dan Cruz of Lowell.
And 10 seconds remain.
Work it, Daddy.
Yeah, deal with it. You get what you get.
First period ends. Dan Cruz Lowell leading Derek Wyatt of Richmond 2-0.
Derek needs to look for a
Cruz able to hit the switch there, so he will now take the 4-0 lead over Wyatt.
Derek trying to look for a stand-up here. Dan doing a good job keeping him down.
As they go out of bounds, there's a minute 17 left in the second.
Dan's still doing a good job of keeping Derek Wyatt flat as Derek tries to work his base back. Work hand control.
There are 45 seconds left in the second period. Wyatt able to sit out now. See if Wyatt can find anything here. Can't. Just 20 seconds left in the second now. Wyatt sits out.
Dan keeping that tight waist on, that cross wrist.
That'll do it here for the second period. Wyatt chose down to start the third, and Cruz elected to go immediately to neutral. So that'll give Derek Wyatt a point. He trails 4-1, so he'll need a pair of takedowns to get back in this one.
Hey, nothing to lose. Go for it.
Cruz in on a high crotch. Wyatt trying to sprawl out,
Still looking for a switch here. Cruz rewarded his 2 at the edge of the mat, and that will take him out.
6-1 now in favor of Cruz with a minute 37. Looks like he elects to go neutral again, so he has to be thinking of going for the major off takedowns now. Ahead by 4, so it'll take a couple takedowns for him. Wyatt doing a nice job keeping his legs away from that attack. But Wyatt is now warned for stalling. That's his first warning, so no points for Lowell. We got another takedown for Cruz from Lowell, so he leads 8-2. He goes back to his feet with a minute left, 8-3 now. Important in duels like this to try to save every point possible if you're Derek Wyatt here, so he will be trying to avoid the major and save that extra point for Richmond. A shuck now for Wyatt, and he gets a 2 of his own, so he now trails 8-5. That's a very big takedown for Wyatt as far as avoiding.
Derek looking for this would be big if he can get this. Oh.
Looking for a bundle there, it looked like. But a 3-point near fall would tie this for Wyatt. But just as importantly, he looks like he is going to avoid giving up the major that Cruz was working on there. So 10 seconds left here in the third. Still 8-5 Cruz.
Cruz standing up now.
Cruz looking to hit a switch. He is given the 1 escape as the period ends. So Dan Cruz of Lowell with the 9-5 victory over Derek Wyatt. Those 3 team points there will make it 14-9 in favor of Lowell. And Richmond will now be sending a 3-time state champion, Devin Skatska, to the mat. He is ranked number 13 in the country.
He also ranked number 1 at 160 in Division 3.
Skatska in on the leg right away. Nice job with the inside pry to get the takedown. Throws the leg in. Skatska looking to become the 19th 4-time state champion in Michigan history. And he would be the first in Richmond history.
Devin working a power half with his leg in. And that'll take him out of bounds.
This looks like this is Eli Bolton from Lowell at 160 here. Yeah, according to our weigh-in sheet here, Lowell has 2 160-pounders weighed in and nobody weighed in at 171. So you imagine they will be bumping one of their 160s up to Jordan Adams at 171. Richmond going to be trying to look for bonus points in these weight classes here.
Devin Skatska using legs and a Turk to try to get some near fall.
Skatska committed to wrestle at Indiana University next year. He'll be Richmond's second Big Ten wrestler, following Brian Peterson, who wrestled at the University of Minnesota. Skatska again looking Turk, looking for some near fall. Got a 1 count.
Devin finally getting the swipes that he wants.
He's able to get a 3 count, so that'll be 2 near fall as the period winds down. So that'll make it 4-0 Skatska after the first period. Bolton will go down for Lowell here to start the second. We'll see if Skatska looks for that hammerlock here now, as he has often gone to over the years on top.
Working a power half on top right here into a Turk. As he gets a 1 count, another 1 count.
He got 3 there, I believe, so that would be 2 more near fall. And there is 2 more near fall, so that'll now make it 6-0 Skatska. Skatska coming out front now, or off to the side, looking to break Bolton down. Skatska looking for that hammerlock again. Bolton does a nice job running from it, getting back to a safe position. And again, as Skatska looks for the hammerlock, Bolton circles away.
Skatska needing to commit to some bonus points here.
15 seconds left in the second. So Skatska will lead 2-0 now after 2 periods. Or 6-0 after 2 periods. They will be neutral to start this period, so a takedown would put Skatska up by 8. Skatska in on the double. He's got the takedown. They go out of bounds. Minute 44. Clock is still running. 3 extra seconds ran off there.
Skatska elects to cut his opponent to attempt to get more takedowns.
8-1 Skatska now. Again, Skatska in on the leg. There's another takedown, so that'll make it 10-1. Minute 26 now. Skatska goes back neutral again. 10-2 now.
Skatska with another takedown near the edge of the mat, and that'll take him out.
12-2 Skatska now, and again he goes right back neutral. We go back out of bounds once again now with 54 seconds left in the third. Skatska still leading 12-3 over Bolton of Lowell.
Skatska with a nice high crotch, getting us two.
Skatska was looking for some back points there, but they scoot out of bounds, so 14-3 and 14-4 after Skatska chooses neutral again. And Bolton from Lowell with the takedown off the Firemen's. That was a big problem for Skatska early on in his career. So it's 14-6 now with 23 seconds left.
Skatska moving, working his base back.
So Lowell is going to be able to minimize the damage here on Richmond. Skatska only has a major locked up right now.
Good job, Eli.
So 8 seconds left in the third.
Devin attempting to get his escape, possibly reverse, and that takes him out of the third period.
So Skatska wins it 14-6, and Lowell has to be thrilled with that result, only giving up 14 points to Richmond there. So Lowell now leads 14-13 as we move to 171. And we'll have George Gonzalez from Lowell. He will be taking on the Richmond senior Jordan Adams. Adams ranked 6th in the state at 189, down at 171 in this duel. Adams was a state qualifier 2 years ago and missed his entire junior year last year. Having a solid year for the Blue Devils this year. Gonzalez weighed in at 160 for Lowell, so he's giving up a bit of weight to Adams.
Nice ankle pick by Adams as he tries to make it into a Turk.
So it's 2-0 Adams. Half a minute gone in the first period, and Adams will let Gonzalez up, and it'll be 2-1.
Jordan looking for a cradle here. Gonzalez doing a nice job of breaking his grip.
A reversal for Lowell there will cut into Adams' lead. It'll make it 4-3. Adams coming back out. He's got the escape. He's locking it up. Locking up the inside cradle. He's got to work to keep him in bounds, and he does a nice job turning back in bounds. He's scoring near fall now. And Jordan Adams with the fall. Just under a minute and a half into that first period. So 6 points there, and Richmond will open up a 19-14 advantage. It'll be Brady LaFour of Richmond at 189. He's ranked 10th in the state at 215. Down at 189 for this duel with Lowell. This will be Logan Blau for Lowell. At 189 pounds. LaFour with the slide by now on their feet. He needs to take Blau down to the mat to get the 2. Scoot near the boundary, and he is awarded the 2. And Lowell's coach, R.J. Boudreau, will argue from the sidelines to no avail. So LaFour with an early 2-0 lead here at 189.
LaFour trying to, or attempting to return Blau to the mat.
And he does.
As he threads a leg, he is...
And LaFour gets too high trying to put the legs in. And Blau will get a reversal, so it'll tie it up at 2. This is an important swing match in this duel for Richmond. This is the weight class Richmond needs to get if they want to beat Lowell. We have several weight classes coming up where both wrestlers from both schools will be ranked in their division at heavyweight at 103 and at 112.
Before attempting a switch.
LaFour unable to finish his reversal there. Coming back up to his feet now.
Before 2-on-1. Gets taken down to the mat again.
They're under 10 seconds in the first period. 2-2 still.
LaFour trying to get in 1, and they go out of bounds with 1 second left.
We have a caution, Lowell here. 1 second left in the period. And that'll end the first period, so we're tied up at 2.
It'll be Richmond's choice. Brady LaFour likes to go down. Immediately stands up and escapes.
So it's 3-2 LaFour now. As he escapes under 10 seconds into that period. Blau in on a shot. LaFour sprawling out. LaFour going cross-face, near ankle, looking for a takedown, but they come to their feet instead, so it's still 3-2. Blau now in on a leg, but they go out of bounds. LaFour looking slide by again. That's how he scored his first takedown of this match.
Well, has a Russian tie on. Attempts an ankle pick. LaFour's behind him.
He needs to get him to the mat to get the 2. And there's the 2 there. So LaFour will take a 5-2 lead now. And they come immediately back up to their feet. LaFour drops down to a near single. And they scoot out of bounds. 58 seconds left in the second period. LaFour leading 5-2.
Lots of hand fighting going on here. And as they go out of bounds.
There are 41 seconds left in the second. It's 5-3. LaFour in the lead. And he'll reset from neutral now. Blau in on the shot. LaFour looking for a cement job. Blau now looking to headlock. LaFour does a nice job staying behind. He scores a takedown. Was briefly looking to bring Blau to his back, unable to. So 7-3 now, LaFour with 25 to go in the second period.
LaFour threads both legs in, starts working on the head. Should take him to the end of the period here.
And we have stalemate here with 11 seconds left. It'll be important for LaFour to ride out these 11 seconds without giving up any escape point.
And he goes right to the back ankle breakdown, which we've seen previously.
We have a warning for stalling, it looks like on LaFour there as the second period comes to an end. Actually, we have about 1/10 of a second left here. Now we'll head to the third. Lowell's choice, so they will remain down. Four gets both legs in, heel toe arches to get a nice solid breakdown on Blau.
Starts immediately working on the head.
LaFour's got a power half in, looking to score near fall. And there's some near, and he's getting the counts now, looking for a fall. This would be huge for the Blue Devils to score a fall here. And there it is.
Gets it.
Brady LaFour gets the fall. 36 seconds gone in the third period when he scores that fall. And that'll increase Richmond's lead to 25-14 and some massive bonus points for Richmond there as they open up an 11-point lead. Extremely important as we move to 2:15 now, and Lowell has their senior state champion, ranked number 1 in Division II, ranked number 3 in the country, Josh Colgrove. Richmond elects to void to Colgrove. So Lowell will get those 6 points back, and it'll be 25-20. And now another big match coming up in this duel. Richmond's senior Adam Boyd is ranked number 1 in Division III. He is a 2-time state qualifier. He will be taking on Logan Wilcox, a senior from Lowell, ranked number 5 in Division II. Big swing in this match coming up the next 3 weight classes as each team has a state-ranked kid. And then Lowell has a state champion sitting at 119 in Lucas Hall. So this duel coming down to the last couple weight classes here. 4 matches to go, Richmond leading by 5. Against the number 25 ranked team in the nation, the Lowell Red Arrows.
Nice shot attempt by Adam Boyd here.
Not much going on here. They're tying up with each other. .50 seconds left in the first. They go out of bounds.
Nice slide by there.
Not much action from these heavyweights, just tying up with each other, looking to control arms. 15 seconds left in the first.
Richmond really looking for a win right here, as they expect out of their number 1 ranked kid.
So nothing going on in the first period there. So we'll try it from the mat now and see what goes on. As Boyd with the choice, and he will go down. Boyd looking for the switch, and Wilcox will let him escape. It only took Boyd about 8 seconds there, so he takes the 1-0 advantage in the second. And we'll see if either wrestler can gain any sort of upper hand on their feet now, as neither wrestler was able to do much in the first period there. Wilcox with an underhook on the left side. Boyd trying to snap at the head. Boyd is warned for stalling as they go out of bounds. 1:09 left in the second. That's the first warning for either of these wrestlers.
Boyd with a snatch attempt. Wilcox seems to keep getting that underhook in, creating issues for Boyd.
Boyd looking for a little bit of a slide by there. 40 seconds left in the second. It will be Wilcox from Lowell. It will be his choice in the third.
Boyd again with another slide by attempt. Will take him right out of bounds with 33 seconds left.
We're late in the second now. Under 10 to go. Wilcox again looking to go under hooks. Second period ends now, so Wilcox will choose down. He trails 1-0 entering the third.
Boyd looking for a spiral ride. Now a cradle, and they are neutral.
And it took Wilcox only 8 seconds to escape there. So we're all square at 1. And Boyd, remember, has been warned for stalling, so he will have to work to circle to these underhook attempts by Wilcox to avoid giving up another stall call. Minute 20 left in the third now, 1-1. Neither wrestler gets a takedown. We will have a 1-minute sudden death overtime from neutral. And if there are again no takedowns there, each wrestler will have a 30-second period in which they have choice. Those will not be sudden death periods. And then a final 30-second period, an ultimate tiebreak, where the choice goes to the wrestler who scored first, which was Boyd. And in that case, Boyd would likely choose down and have 30 seconds to escape. But first, we have to get to that point. We have 30 seconds left in the third. They are still tied at 1. And there's the stall call again on Boyd. And that'll give a point to Lowell, so Wilcox will take a 2-1 lead with 24 seconds left.
Boyd really need to get back in this one with a takedown.
So Boyd has 20 seconds to score a takedown, or Wilcox will win this match. And Logan Wilcox of Lowell will win. And that'll make it 25-23 as we head to the lightweights now. So with Lucas Hall sitting at 119 for Lowell, it will be very important for Richmond to win these matches here at 103 and 112. Sam Russell of Lowell is a sophomore, ranked number 7 in Division II, state qualifier a year ago as a freshman. Roy Costello of Richmond, a sophomore, a regional qualifier a year ago, ranked number 3 in Division III. So this is a big swing match in this duel, both teams needing this weight class. Costello looking to get the early takedown. He's behind him. Nothing on the mat though, but they will go out of bounds. Costello unable to get Russell to the mat for the 2-point takedown, so it will restart. Russell in on front headlock now. Costello controlling that arm. There's a shuck from Russell for 2.
Roy immediately up.
A nice mat return by Russell. A minute gone in the period. Russell leads 2-0. Richmond leads 25-23. Seconds left, and they will reset in the center of the mat.
Caution will be called on Lowell.
And now caution Richmond.
Roy with a stand-up.
Another good mat return by Sam Russell as he looks to ride out this period. First period ends with Sam Russell leading Roy Costello 2-0 here at 103.
Roy with a nice takedown. He has to look for some points here. He is down 2-0. And they will go out of bounds here.
Costello goes back ankle, tight waist, looking for a breakdown.
Russell stands up. Roy has to be careful to not get the stalling call. Good breakdown return by Roy.
Minute has elapsed in the second period. Costello still riding on top. See if he can work for any sort of near fall to try to tie this up. We have a stall warning on Costello. We'll reset in the center with 50 seconds left in the second. Costello's got to work to get his hips back up now.
Roy working a tight wrist. Roy hoping to have something here.
There's only 15 seconds left in the second.
Roy looking for a tilt.
The official will stop this with 3 seconds left in the second. It will be Costello's choice in the third.
Russell immediately standing up. Does not get the escape. That ends the second period.
So Costello will trail 2-0 going into the third.
As he picks down. Roy's up. Let's be careful. Russell's returned him twice already in this match. And once again, running out of bounds.
So we restart. Only 6 seconds went off the clock in that exchange. Again, Russell with the mat return. That's the third time he's been able to elevate and return Costello like that. Roy needs to escape as quickly as possible to start working on neutral. Russell looking for a cross-face cradle. Costello takes it off.
Russell looking for possible hammerlock position here.
Minute gone in the third period. Costello still on the bottom. Minute 1 Costello has, still trailed by 2. Caution on the top man, on Russell there.
Roy immediately broken down. Right back up into his base. Roy's up.
Roy looking for a switch. Scoots his hips. Russell is able to break him right back down again. Only 30 seconds left now.
.15 seconds remain. Roy needing something here. And it looks like Russell has the win.
So Lowell will regain the lead, 26-25. There are only 2 matches left. Richmond will have Connor Beam, ranked 4th at 112 in Division III. He placed 7th a year ago. He'll be taking on Kyle Washburn of Lowell, a junior. He is ranked honorable mention in Division II at 112. They go out of bounds, 12 seconds into the first.
Lots of movement out of these two.
Beam looking for a slide by there.
Keep working, girls.
We're halfway through the first period. There's still no score as they go out of bounds. You got to figure Richmond needs some sort of bonus points in this match, with Lowell having their state champ Lucas Hall at 119 and a 1-point lead.
Cal doing a good job of getting in the short offense as Beam tries to get out.
So we have 30 seconds left in the first. Lots of action, but neither wrestler can get in on anything here. 10 seconds left in the first. No score after one period between Beam and Washburn of Lowell. Beam will be down to start the second.
Washburn transitions to one leg as Beam stands up.
So we'll reset back in the middle here, and Washburn will go neutral. So Beam from Richmond will take the 1-0 lead. Beam again looking to slide by. Gets behind the arm and scores 2, so it's 3-0 Beam.
Beam looking for a cradle there as they go out of bounds.
Richmond trailing by 1 in the team score of this duel, 26-25 Lowell. Beam leads 3-0 for Richmond. See if Beam can go to work on top now. A fall would be awful huge for Richmond at this point in the duel. Beam doing lots of work on top, unable to score any sort of near fall though.
Beam consistently trying to get that wrist.
So the second period will end with Connor Beam leading 3-0. Washburn will choose neutral here. Beam now into short offense, looking for a Chauncey. He scores another 2. So he now leads 5-0. With 1:23 left in the third.
Beam again working on top for that wrist.
One minute to go in the third. Beam putting the half in, looking to score some near fall. Nothing there.
Beam finally getting that wrist. And is taken away from him again.
Down to a half minute left in this match. Still 5-0 Beam. Beam will let Washburn go there as the third period will end. Beam wins it 5-1. So coming into the last match of the duel, Richmond leading Lowell 28-26. They'll have junior Cody Keller, regional qualifier a year ago, and Lowell will have Lucas Hall, state champion a year ago in Division II. So the duel comes down to this match. Hall with a quick takedown. Not quite, actually. Keller does a nice job fighting through. They come back up to their feet, and they will be stopped there. 10 seconds in.
Keller in on a shot now. A swing single.
Hall takes Keller down to his back, looking to end this duel.
Keller does
a nice job of fighting off his back. 3 near fall, so Hall leads 5-0.
Hall with the cradle attempt to lock it up. Pushes Keller out of bounds, and they will go back to the middle. Hall again with the cradle attempt. Keller fights it off.
Minute left in the first period now. Hall leading 5-0. And Lucas Hall picks up the pinfall victory over Cody Keller in the first period. That'll give Lowell 6 points, and Richmond will fall 32-38 to the number 25 ranked team in the country in a very close duel. And after this match, Richmond will be taking on New Lothrop next. They are the returning state champions in Division 4. So that will be coming up after this.
Didn't do too bad. Did I talk more than extra?